Hello, friends. We are back with another 2 episodes of Death Note this week. We are going to be watching episodes 30 and 31, getting into the 30s now, and only a handful of episodes left to go. Last week we had a bit of an emotional episode. Light's father, the chief, sadly died. We are very mad at Light for basically not giving a shit and only caring about writing Mello's name down in the book. But I'm very happy that the chief didn't write Mello's name down in the book, because somebody pointed out that if you write someone's name down in the book, you don't get to go to heaven or hell, as per Ryuk. So, Light's a piece of shit. That is what we can garner from that episode. I mean, basically from this entire series, but you know, who's keeping score? We found out that Light's original notebook belonged to another Shinigami named Sido. Sido got his notebook back. I'm not sure whose notebook Light has now at this point. I think Rem's probably, or no, he gave it up. He gave up his own notebook. And then he's holding on to Misa's notebook so that he doesn't lose his memories. I think that's what's going on. So I don't think he has taken his notebook back yet. And we've still very much got Mello in the picture. We don't know where he went. So I'm sure we'll find that out too. Let's hop into it. Episodes 30 and 31.
That would make the second L and Kira one and the same person. If we're wrong, all it'll cost is an apology.
I mean, that's fair. I don't quite know how we got to that conclusion, but
Good evening. It is my honor to be appointed by Kira as his spokesman.
yeah, okay.
If you happen to know
If anybody deserves to be killed by Kira, it's this guy.
You don't do anything but watch TV, do you?
What?
The United States will no longer oppose Kira.
Is that because Mello killed basically the entire team?
Do you guys ever think that maybe Kira isn't completely evil?
Oh, Matsu.
But from now on, the world will start leaning in favor of Kira.
To be fair, Matsu not hating Kira is better to investigate him, because he won't have those internal biases.
So you're alive.
Oh, it's Mello. Right, that was the detective who is on Nier's team. Oh, his face got burned.
I've pretty much figured out who Kira is, and it's mostly thanks to everything you've done.
Shut up, Nier!
I can't say 100% for certain, but it shouldn't be possible for you to be killed by the notebook.
Are they gonna start working together now?
Let's get one thing straight. I have no intention of working together with
Okay,
you on
that
this.
answers that question.
Yes, I know.
Some of the rules written inside are actually fake.
That's the big clue, that the 2 rules are fake.
Have you been able to confirm the existence of such a creature?
Yes, I can tell you for a fact that Shinigami do exist.
I would like to ask the Shinigami a few questions.
Interesting.
Forget it, I'm not up for that.
I have reason to believe that one of them is fake.
A fake rule?
Yes. Al, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts
The
on
team
this.
can hear this
Out of all
too.
the rules, which do you think is the fake?
No, they are all real.
I see. You have a Shinigami there with you? In other words, Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
Whoa, this guy's good. He nailed it.
It doesn't really change anything, does it?
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does. It means that Light's incarceration would be meaningless. Even if that's true, it doesn't mean he's
Matsu,
guilty.
come on!
If I answer him based on my feelings alone, it'll only make
Yep,
me look worse to
exactly.
everyone.
I feel the same. I'm opposed to the test.
Come on, guys!
If the 13-day rule is fake, then we really can't say for sure that he's innocent. This could change everything.
Yup.
Nier, I have to kill
Oh
him.
my god, Light!
The SPK is still trying to catch me despite your recent announcement. I want you to stop them immediately and formally disband them.
That's gonna make him look so sus.
Whether you live a long life or not is up to you. Don't forget that.
It's literally threatening the president's life.
This is a direct order from Kira, and it came to the President of the United States himself.
Wow.
The previous L was suspicious of Light. But if Light is Kira, and I just come out and say we should investigate him again, then I'll probably end up dead just like L. That won't solve anything. The 13-day rule, huh?
Is Aizawa gonna figure it out?
I didn't sign up to join the Kira task force because Light was running it. I joined because I wanted to work with you.
Aww.
I'll make sure that no one knows what you're doing. You can count on me.
Uh-oh. Well, now if one of them or both of them end up dead, it'll be super sus, right?
No, surely it couldn't be that the SPK's security was so lax that even a normal citizen could find out where it was located.
Damn it. He's lying through his
But, like, it's so obvious.
I win,
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Okay, that was honestly a pretty good episode. I'm starting to have a little more faith in the Japanese team because they've been working with Light for so long that they have all the information that L had. Granted, they were not as suspect of Light, but L was always very forthright about how sus he was of Light. And so I feel like this original team who was around back then and heard all these suspicions might be able to piece it together. As for Nier and Mello, it's interesting because I almost don't want them to catch Light because to me it's like, who even are you? Where did you even come from? Like, obviously I know where they came from. I know who they are, but there's no poetic justice in that. There's no satisfaction in that. They just showed up. Like, no. It's got to be like, oh man, if it's Aizawa, I will be so happy. I will be so happy. I will laugh if it's Matsu. Like the underdog coming through, figuring it out. I will say, Matsu kind of somewhat not hating Kira and like understanding Kira's motives, I think will quite literally help Matsu with the investigation. Because he'll be able to put himself in Kira's shoes and Kira's thought process. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Matsu, at the very least, helps the team come to that conclusion. I guess we'll find out what is going to happen to Nier in episode 31. Let's get into it.
I am Kira's loyal servant and spokesman. You must listen to me!
You've got some nerve to say that, being Kira.
Are you still going on about that nonsense?
Why is it we're being targeted and right after I start suspecting you? Pretty convenient if you ask me.
Yep.
Light is Kira. This is all sounding way too familiar. The original L also thought that Light had to be Kira.
Yep.
Then they're all selfish.
I know that, but it still leaves us with the immediate problem.
We'll use L's legacy and the anti-Kira protesters we hired.
They hired protesters? Throwing money?
Man, I wish I were over there right now.
Of course you can use money to get apples. I can kind of understand.
A literal downpour of money is causing mayhem in Lower Manhattan.
Manhattan.
And if I tell Aizawa and the others to keep an eye on the police, it'll only make me look that much more suspicious.
I feel like the damage is done already, though, right?
Damn it.
Aizawa's sus.
I bet it was around $10 million or something.
Ooh, what's that in apples?
If you don't suspect the second L of being Kira by now, you're in the wrong line of work.
Calling them out. What are they gonna do? Don't let light manipulate you.
I've got no choice but to do it.
What? What are you gonna do?
File number 3. Huh? No way.
I'm with the Japanese task force. My name is Aizawa.
Oh. Oh. I feel like Light told Misa to kill Aizawa. And he's gonna die on the phone with Nier. And I really don't want him to die.
This is what Light wants for me. He wants me to be happy, just as a woman should be. Oh, thank you, Light.
Okay, maybe not.
Out of curiosity, did the suspect volunteer to be detained as part of the investigation?
Come to think of it, Light did volunteer to be imprisoned.
Yep.
The person suspected of being Kira is Deputy Director Yagami's son. Light Yagami.
Let's go.
There's something you should know. I phoned Nier and talked to him.
Aizawa!
I'm gonna search your place right now. There's a possibility that Amane might have a notebook.
Light told Misa to give up the notebook. And she probably lost her memory of having the notebook.
Mochi! Monchichi! Long time no see, you two! Oh, I get it. Light loves me like crazy, so he doesn't want me to call him because that'll only make him worry about
Oh my
me.
god.
Greetings to all my fellow Kira worshippers. I am Demikawa, the voice of our god Kira.
I wonder how Light feels about this guy.
Its construction is going smoothly.
Wow.
And on the generous support of our loyal viewers.
What's wrong? Don't you trust me?
No, you're just not Monchichi without your haircut. You're not cute anymore.
Mogi.
Yes, sir, my apologies.
Starting at the ~1,000,000 mark towards the completion of Kira's kingdom. So, if you truly
This sounds like a
support Kira,
con.
then don't
Obviously a
Just
con.
another scam at this point.
I don't need him anymore.
What was that? Who is that? So wait, Misa gave the notebook to whoever this guy is? Who the fuck is he?
Mikami. I can definitely use him. It seems I was right to choose him for this. He understands Kira's beliefs and ideals perfectly.
Who?
And he knows what Kira wants and doesn't want. He's more than worthy of becoming the hand of Kira.
Shinigami, thank you for coming to me. Now I'll be able to punish evildoers with death.
But doesn't Light realize that this guy is gonna want... He's going to want to get rid of any, like, perceived competition. So I feel like he's also going to go after, you know, Light or whatever. And Ryuk's with him now. Like, what's Ryuk gonna tell him? Is Ryuk even loyal to Light? I don't know if he is. But this guy doesn't seem any better, so I don't know. But, what was his name? Makima? Makima? I think, maybe, possibly. Oh, man. This show. This freaking show. They keep throwing things, like, right at the end. Where are these people coming from? I feel like at this point, Light is digging himself into a deeper and deeper hole. And I think he thinks he's digging himself out, but he's making himself more and more suspicious. And I feel like he's getting clumsy too. Like, he's currently on the defensive right now. and has been for a long time. So he's just, you know, when you're literally playing chess and rather than being proactive and taking offensive moves, you are forced to take defensive moves, and you're just constantly reacting to what the other person is playing. I feel like that's Light right now, and I feel like he's on the brink of being caught because all he can do right now is react. Those were good episodes. I did enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching another 2 episodes of Death Note. We will be back next week with episodes 32 and 33. And I'm very excited for that. We'll see what developments come to play. I was hoping Aizawa would get the jump on Light, but not yet, at least. So we'll see what happens next week. If you would like early access to episodes as well as my full episode reactions, you can join my Patreon. I will put a link to that in the description of this video. I'm also all over the internet, so feel free to follow me wherever you would like. My link tree is also in the description of this video. And of course, don't forget to hit like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to continue watching the end of Death Note with me, as well as other anime coming up in the future. I will catch y'all next week, folks. Have a good one.